Right, okay, so this is the second part of the building a rapport with the gatekeeper to get through to the decision maker. I took the building a rapport with the gatekeeper as one part and getting through to the decision maker as a second part. Because on the first part, I've talked to you about how to build a rapport. Once you've nailed that, it becomes a lot easier to be able to get through to a decision maker. Why I say that is because one, you've got them on side, you've got their ear, you've got their empathy, you made a friend who probably really does want to help you. And secondly, you've got to add a little bit of your own confidence and be able to ask for it. So one half we've done, the second half is being able to ask for it. This confidence is not cockiness, not aggressiveness, and it certainly shouldn't be, in fact, assertion to the point that it's aggressive, and it certainly shouldn't break all the rapport work that you've already done. I always say, and in fact it says it on the, I don't think it says it on this t-shirt. There we go. Okay, so on my like on the back of my t-shirt, closing is not just a skill, it's an attitude. And what I mean by attitude is it's the ability to just get rid of the inhibitions. Just don't second guess the answer before you ask the question. And this is closing in any form at all. I have to say, a lot of the times, you know, I watch salespeople doing cold calling or making a presentation or whatever it might be, and it's quite funny because it sounds like Groundhog Day at one point. They get to a point where right there and then, perfect time to ask that question, and they tend to just start going through everything again. And I can only put that down to their own inhibitions for asking, against asking the question. So, here's some questions that are good to use when you're talking to a gatekeeper and when you've got that rapport going. So, do you think I could talk to them? So, can I take their mobile number then? I'll give them a call if they're in a meeting right now. Or can I have their direct line then? What I'll do is I'll just call them so I don't have to bother you again. So, so any chance I can speak to them now? Okay, I know they were on the phone when you tried, but I just thought I'd get a little bit more information from you now that I have. I really think it's worth speaking to them. Do you think you could put me through? I get that you can't give me their email address, but can I email you and you let them know and then I'll call you back? Yeah. So just play with, again, think about lots of different questions. Think about the way that you'd ask them. I had an email about 6-7 years ago come through the post, possibly 6 years ago. And the email was about, it was a dialogue, and it was funny. It was sent as a fun thing by a family member, and the email basically consisted of a dialogue between a son and his dad, so a young child. And this young child was, just to put it into context, the young child was going to bed and just had dinner, etc. And dad was just about to go downstairs and relax. So the dialogue goes like this. Okay, son, you ready for bed? Yes, Dad. Great. Get into bed then. You don't need anything now, do you? No, Dad, I don't. Okay, good. So I'm going to be downstairs and I'll see you in the morning. Good night, etc. So Dad goes downstairs. 5 minutes later. Dad? Yes? Can I have a glass of water, please? No, son, that's not a good idea because you know what happens when you drink too much water at night. Okay, Dad. 5 minutes later. Dad? Yes? Can I have a glass of water? No. And don't ask me again. 5 minutes later. Dad, what? Can I have... No. And if you ask me again, I'll come up there and smack you. 10 minutes goes by. Dad? What? When you come up to smack me, can you bring me a glass of water, please? Now, kids are the best closers in the world. They're brilliant. Why? They don't have any inhibitions. take a leaf out of their book. In fact, take a leaf out of their book and a leaf out of the old people, because old people don't really care. What's the worst that can happen? If they say no. So I say take a leaf out of both ends of the age spectrum and you can do it. So good luck, ask the questions, build the rapport first, ask the questions that you tend to shy away from. Don't come off the phone quickly and you'll be okay. Good luck, I'll speak to you soon.